How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys are having a cracking Saturday morning. Today, we review a striker from Sweden. First name Alexander, second's Isaac. We're going to review Fantasy FUT Fantasy, whatever you want to say. Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. By the way, you guys know like the activations for like, what is it there? The upgrades on these fantasy FUT cards, the plus ones, the plus twos, maybe threes, maybe fours, and the extra trades will begin March 17th. So today's game, we play Manchester City very, very soon, doesn't count. So if you're looking at that and think, oh, you know what, they might lose today, it doesn't count. So we might lose, but it still doesn't count for this card anyways. Anywho, Alexander Isak, high-low work rates, 6'4", sorry, 4-star skills with a 5-star weak foot. Stats are incredible across the board because obviously we look at like a lot of different stats for strikers on this game. You want some pace, you want some good shooting, you want decent dribbling. 5-star weak foot's a very, very good bonus. 4-star skills to get past the man is very, very nice. Some strength, he's got 85. So he's got pretty much everything you need for a striker in this game, including the basics of passing, not actually like incredible passing attributes. 86 vision, 85 short pass, that is the basics. When it comes to crossing being 69, who cares? I want him in the box. He's a 6'4" striker that is very good in the air with 97 hand accuracy. I don't want him on the right wing. I don't want him on the left wing. I want him in the box, utilising the 88 finishing, 90 shot power, and great shooting attributes in general. He's got the pace. He's also got the movement as well. The high-low work rates, one through ball, because he does stay on the last man. You'll see that in gameplay as well. He's behind the defence each and every single time. So as you look across there, possibly the only downside is his passing category. As for the upgrades, with the normal cards, not heroes of course, eligible, they can get a total of 4 upgrades. So free appearance from March 17th, remember that. That's one upgrade if you make free appearances, which he will do. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't get injured today, he definitely will do. That's always the nervous bit if he gets injured today, or any of these players get injured before the 17th. Attackers, midfielders, 2 goals / assists in the next 6 games, which is definitely a possibility. Another +1. Club wins 1 game in the next 6 games, which Newcastle United, I hope you bloody do. There's another +1 right there. And if you avoid defeat in the next 6 games, it's a +1 and 3 brand new traits. Could be difficult for Newcastle, even though like we've only lost twice this entire season. We've got some difficult games coming up. And as for the player traits, we got the flair and outside of foot shot, which is fan-dabby-dozy. What we're going to do now is jump into the gameplay. So here we go into the gameplay. It was a goal-scoring machine last night. If you've seen the review of Memphis Depay, you would have seen him assisting Memphis Depay. You would have seen Depay assisting Alexander Isak. They just worked really well together. And the formation I'm playing right now is a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Look at this. Control, flick, volley. One, fluid, motion. Incredible. It came into his feet. I kind of just took a normal touch. I used left trigger to kind of shield it as well. So I touched it just in front of him. Right stick to flick it over the shoulder. Left foot to finish. He's weak foot, the 5-star weak foot. Coming in clutch right there. Now, you won't see on the pros the 5-star weak foot because it's a given that it is a pro. You know what I'm saying? Cut back there to Harvey Elliott. Elliott saps it home. It's a given. 5-star weak foot's incredible for any player on this game, and strikers is the one where it matters the most, having the 5-star weak foot. If you've got like 5-star weak foot as a centre-back, nobody cares. Even as like a full-back, if you've got a 5-star weak foot as like a left-footed right-back, you're still going to use your left foot more than the right. It's just the way it goes. Obviously, strikers, they'll get these situations where they score on the right or their left, and depending on the weak foot, it's going to kind of change your basic choice in front of goal. You're going to turn left if he's got maybe a stronger left foot. You're going to turn right if he's got a stronger right foot. So if I'm having a 5-star weak foot, it does not matter. So if you get the opportunity, you take a strike, you take the strike. Rainbow flick from Alexander Isak and a volley into the back of the net. His finishing's incredible. And like I said, either footer as well, 5-star weak foot. And given the chances that you will see during this review and the goals that he does score, apart from that one, it's a tap in from like 6 yards. But the goals that he scores aren't just like one-trick ponies. They're not just like crossing the box, header into the back of the net, crossing the box, a volley into the back of the net. He scores from outside the area, inside the area. Hey, he scores off goalkeepers not catching the ball. He's incredible in front of goal, and he scores a multitude, what a word that is, by the way, of different goals. And it's absolutely fantastic to see. We received the ball here. miles out, by the way. And we're going to give it back to Alexander Isak. One touch. I don't green time shots. I hit shots. A green time for me, people say it adds like an extra element of skill. It adds skill into it. I think it takes skill away because it deters from the player's ability to score like goals. You know what I'm saying? So if you like green time it and it flies in, it's like, yeah, fair dues. But I could do that with any player on this game. You know what I'm saying? I could do it with like a bronze and green time and it could go in. I don't think it adds skill. If anything, it takes the skill gap down, because it's a very easy thing to do is time a shot. So I've knocked time finishing off. I don't really enjoy it as another nice little finish by Alexander Isak, but it goes to show you don't even need time finishing to score the goals with Alexander Isak, and that's the point I'm trying to make. It's very easy to score with him, basically. So the pros I've got right there, fast sprint. What does that even mean? He's very quick, meaning if he does get in behind the defence, it's going to be very difficult task for any defender to catch up with him and stop him putting the ball in the back of the net, because his finishing is incredible. He's got the power as well. His upper body strength is fantastic. What a finish that is. By the way, 8-3 in that game. It was extra time, and I thought, you know what, it is coming into his FUT champs, by the way. I'll just try the shot. His dribbling is utterly immense. His movement is sensational, and in terms of cons, I found no standouts cons going against the card whatsoever. With that being said, let's jump in to the summary. So there we have it then, lads. That was Alexander Isak of Newcastle United. The thing was this card, right? You're looking at the price, 435,000 coins on the market. You might be looking at it and think, very, very expensive, Marshall. Don't know about this one. The thing is, I think he's guaranteed an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? The way, like, what games do we have from March 17th? By the way, 11 goals in 5 games and 5 assists in FUT champs. Incredible statistical attributes. But Newcastle, the 5 games. I know we've got Manchester United's. I think the first game, because it starts on March 17th, this. You got to kind of remember that. The first game's going to be Nottingham Forest. And I think that's away from home. So, again, he should appear in those kind of games. You know what I'm saying? So, I think he's going to get the appearance one. I think it's a nigh-on guarantee, unless he gets injured today against Manchester City or in training or even against Wolves on the 12th. So we've got Nottingham Forest away, Manchester United at home, West Ham United away, Brentford away. Always, those 3 away games are very tough still. Aston Villa away. Dude, give us some home games. And Spurs at home. So the kind of bracket of 6 games, which obviously it goes for the 6 games. The avoid defeat one, it's going to be difficult, but Newcastle can avoid defeats. We've got a very good defence, so it is a possibility. 1 game win, I see a win in there, dude. Definitely. So that could be almost like a guaranteed +1. 2 goals / assist. He's capable, dude. If we start Isaac and he gets like a good run, dude, he's got goals in him. He's got assists in him. You've seen that when he assisted Jolinton in the Carabao Cup semi-final. He's definitely got that in him. 3 appearances, easy. Like I said, if he doesn't get injured, he's making those appearances. And I think just as his like ability goes in game, it's incredible. He's actually fantastic. As a striker in the Premier League, this is kind of exactly what you want a striker to give you. Not the feeling of like, you know, like Erling Haaland, right? He's massive. He's a giant of man. Same goes for Wout Weghorst. They are giants of like attackers that feel a certain way. They're going to feel strong, tall, maybe not too agile, maybe not too this, that, the other, maybe not too fluid in certain motions, like gameplay animations, so to speak. Isaac has the height of those players, but also feels very fluid in his motions. And almost like he's quicker on the ball. So for me, that is a bracket which not many strikers, especially in the Premier League on this game, have. He's got height, he's got agility, and he's got all like the pace, the finishing, etc., to go along with the role of striker. 5-star weak foot as well, with 4-star skills. And great work rates, high-low work rates for a striker. For me, is very undervalued, because the second that overturn of possession has been won, he's making a run beyond the defence. Plus, with the low defensive work rate, when they've initially won the ball back of you with his overturn of possession, he's not going to like put too much effort into getting back in a position. So he's already on the last man. And then the second you kind of win possession back, he's behind the defence. 1 through ball, he's in. You know what I'm saying? So his movement is very, very good. So for all that, and his ability in game, he's going to get the overall rating of a 9.5. And I know fine well, a lot of you will look at that, look at this. I know that I'm a Newcastle United fan. I think that's very kind of a biased opinion. I've reviewed a lot of Newcastle players in my time on YouTube, and I've never once been biased. I reckon he's a really good striker in this game. If this was Isaac, and he played for a team like Brentford, if he played for Brentford, and this was his card, I'd be saying the exact same thing. He's incredible on the game. As for the value for coins, 435,000 coins right now, and I do see the upgrade potential. He's an 89 right now. If I was to kind of say, like, what's he going to get from this, or potentially get, I think he's going to be at least a 90, at least a 91, so I've given 2 upgrades right there. Club avoids defeat, it's going to be difficult, but it is a potential. And 2 goals and assists, he's definitely got the chance to do that. So I reckon he could get a +3. I'd say the realistic one is a +2, so you go to a 91. Potential would be a 92, and I think it's still a possibility as well if we do avoid defeat and get the defence regimented like it has been all season. He could go to a potential of a 93 rated striker in the Premier League, and I think that in itself adds value to the card. So 8.9 value for coins as well. This is a very, very good card for this promo. Very good card. And lads, that's where we're going to love you and leave you for the first review of the day. Anyone else you want to see, please let me know amongst the comments. And it is Saturday. Premier League's back. Football is being played across the world. Hope your team wins. Unless it's Manchester City, I hope you don't win and Newcastle win. Or it's a draw. Something like that. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.